Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's always nice to see new people coming to my channel. Just to remind you guys, I'm having a 500 subscriber giveaway. I will put a link in the description box so you guys can follow that link to the video, and then in that video the link will be in the description box there where you can enter through Gleam. That's if you're interested. Today I'm going to do a full get ready with me again. You guys seemed to like it last time, so I'm going to do it again. I don't think I'll be doing it all the time because not everybody loves that, but a lot of you really liked it, so I figured I would do one again. I'm really excited about using my new Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette, so that's what I'm going to be using today in this eye look. And I'm really trying to go for like a really nice full coverage, so I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter again. So like I said before, I usually just do one part of my face at a time because it's very mattifying and it dries fairly quickly, so I just do my forehead first and then work my way around the face. And I'm just using a dampened Real Techniques complexion sponge. Okay, I just skipped ahead a little bit past the foundation part because the foundation tends to take a little bit long. And I know you guys don't want to sit there and watch me dab up my face for the next 5-10 minutes. So next I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair. And I'm just going to be applying a little bit to my eyes. And my nose and cheeks. Just highlighting in some areas. And I have some veins just underneath my nose that I want to cover up. So for my eyelid, I really like to use my finger because it covers a lot better with the finger and it gives you a better blank canvas in my opinion, because the sponge is damp and it will dilute the product a little bit and it won't cover as well. So that's why I like to use my finger for the eyelid. And then I'll use the sponge just to do the rest of the concealer. Okay, so now I'm just going to be taking some of my Cody Airspun Extra Coverage Translucent Setting Powder. I always get tongue-tied. And also my concealer is creasing because I did end up using my sponge a little bit. So that's what I mean by using the sponge. It tends to crease quicker. And now I'm just going to use my Real Techniques powder brush to set the rest of my face. Just covers more area. This foundation doesn't really need like heavy setting because it is a matte formula, so it's not like tacky. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I do my brows. I know you guys wanted me to do an updated brow routine, but I figured if I do a detailed brow routine in this Get Ready With Me, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Plus I think eyebrow routine video would be so short and quick. Well, maybe not. Okay, so I just, this eyebrow right here, the hairs under here are so really light and they don't really show up that much. So as you can see, this eyebrow actually to you probably looks wider. But to me, close up, I can see that the hair is there. It's just lighter for some reason, like blonde. It's really weird. My eyebrows are strange. So I actually usually start with this eyebrow. And I make really small strokes to kind of like give it a clean line, but not a like sharp line. And I make it look like even, you know, all along the bottom. And then I just use the pencil little small strokes in between where the hairs are like sparse, just to fill it in. And then I do the same thing up here. Especially, as I told you before, this area right here of my brows is very sparse. So I go with a little bit of a heavier hand on this area because the hairs are so small and thinned out there. I noticed that I'm not the greatest at doing my brows on camera for some reason. It's weird. So now I'm just going to go to this side, and you guys probably see that the hair is like right here, but to me, I can see the hairs right here. Plus I want them to match anyways. So even if it was bald there, I would have to do this. What I'm going to do, I think, is just do one eye. I'm just going to do this eye on camera, finish it up, and then I'll go finish the other eye. So this video isn't going to be like 40 minutes long or something. That would be crazy. So after I fill it in a little bit, I just take the spoolie and brush through it to make it all smooth out basically and look more even, and that way you can tell if you need to add any more pencil or not. And as you can see, I do right here, so I'll add a little bit more in there, and then I add a little bit, a few strokes right here. If you guys hear creaking, it's because I sent my fiance upstairs. Because he says he doesn't stare at me when I'm doing my makeup, but he does. And it makes me awkward, and I don't do my videos as well as I normally do. He's upstairs. He probably hears me. But anyway, I sent him upstairs so I can do this video. So there's the one eye. Then, by the way, this is the Maybelline Brow Precise in the shade Soft Brown. And then I'm going to be taking this convertible brow, the Brow Gal Convertible Brow by Tanya Crooks. And I'm going to go into this middle shade right here. That's the shade that I always use. Only when I'm using the pencil underneath it, because it tends to stick well to the pencil. And then that's all I really need. So I just go filling it in. And when the product is off the brush quite a bit, then I use it to just line up along the bottom to give it like a cleaner look, you know? I'm not particularly in love with the really sharp, perfect eyebrows. I kind of like them looking a little bit messy because they look a little bit more natural, and I like that. So yeah, I just fill them in the best I can, and then when there's less product on the brush, I just go to this end right here so it's not as heavy. But when I have the most product on the brush, I just concentrate on this area. And then if I wanted to add more here, I could, because most of the product is off of the brush. Because you don't want this front part of your eyebrow to be really thick and heavy. Alrighty then, this is the really exciting part. We get to use the eyeshadow palette. Okay, now you guys, I'm going to be showing you what colors I'm going to be using instead of naming them, because I'm kind of blind without my glasses. So yeah, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to point to the colors that I'm going to be using. This is going to go into my crease right now. Shannon, I need contacts. I think I'm going to go into Love Letter. And then I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush into Venetian Red, because I just really want to pack that color on. A friend of mine asked me to do a really intense bold burgundy shimmery look, and I don't know if I can pull it off with these colors or not, but I'm gonna try. So I think I'm gonna go in back into Love Letter. And then I'm going to go back into, what is this color again? This really light color right here. And I'm just going to blend the edges, just soften them up because they look a little bit crazy right now. Okay, and then I'm going to go into this Blinc palette right here, because it does have this really shimmery burgundy color right here. So I'm going to try and make this shimmery. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh yeah, it's working. I don't know if you wanted glitter or shimmer, Michelle, but okay, so now I'm going to go into this color right here, into the brow bone, with this little packing brush. I packed most of that color into the arch of the brow, and then just brought a little bit underneath the eyebrow. It's pretty dramatic. It looks like somebody just punched me in my eye, but let's see here. I'm going to go into my lash line with, should I go bold? I think I'll go bold. I'm going to go into Love Letter, into the lash line. I need to get me a better brush for the lash line, because this one, even though it's like a pencil brush, it's kind of pointy and it's kind of stiff. If anyone would like to recommend one for me, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so now just underneath this Venetian Red, I'm going to go in with the crease color that we used right here. And I'm going to take this little small fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to just gently dip into that and go just below that Love Letter. I just wanted to soften that up a little bit. And then I think for the inner corner, I'm going to go into the brow bone color for the inner corner. It's nice and bright, look at that. It's So pretty. I'm actually really loving this look, you guys, but I think it's gonna need lashes, and I forgot to buy lash glue again. Okay, you guys, so I finished the other eye off camera just because, simply to save time. I'm just gonna go into my L'Oreal Voluminous Base Primer on my top lashes. And then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Great Lash. I find that I just only need this when I'm using the primer, because the primer really helps add volume. I actually like this combination a lot. Okay guys, so I finished up the eyes. I added some black eyeliner to the waterline and finished my mascara. Now I'm going to go into my IBY Beauty Highlight and Contour Palette into this shade right here to do my contour. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. concealer brush. I've been liking doing that lately because it's a smaller, finer line. Okay, and now I'm going to be going into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is the shade Light. And my favorite blush lately is this Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. I've been loving this blush. It's got like a slight sheen to it, and it's nice and pigmented. You don't have to go crazy and add too much. You don't have to worry about it going on too dark. It looks a little bit dark in the viewfinder, but it's actually not. It's really not. And then I'm going to be going into my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. I guess in October we're going to be getting a new highlighter. I think it's by Becca. And I'm hoping I get the pressed one because I actually prefer the pressed powders. The pressed highlighters, I mean. I don't really like loose anything. I don't like loose eyeshadows, loose blush, loose highlighters. It's just a thing. You guys know my highlighting routine. Well, if you're new to my channel, then you're not. But a little bit on my chin for some more glue. Ooh, look at that glow, baby. Okay, and so for the lips, I'm going to use the Real Her I Am Loved lip liner. It's called I Am Loved. This is what it looks like. It matches my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in with that lip liner. And then over top of that, I'm just going to go in with the Ofra Liquid lipstick in the shade Santa Ana. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't go all the way to the edges with the lipstick. I just did the lip liner all over the lips, and then I added the Ofra Santa Ana on the inner part of the lips, and I just smudged them together so I can have somewhat of a gradient effect going on the lips. So yeah, that ends this tutorial, you guys. I hope you really like it. I actually really like the way it came out. I normally don't like to have a dark lid. For some reason, I think it just closes my eyes off. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Don't forget to enter my giveaway. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.